You had been expecting this and wanting this and working towards this for a long time. Now that you're in the middle of it, how have you felt this week?
You know, the one thing that I have been gunning for my entire career is to be the champion of the world. Now that I'm the champion of the world, there's no complaining, there's no nothing. This media, it's not enough. I want more. I'm looking for the camera. Where are they at? I'll talk to whoever you want me to talk to. Where's my phone?
I got it right here. Took me a half hour to charge it all the way away.
All the way? I love this thing. Literally half an hour for the whole thing to charge. That's crazy.
She's gorgeous.
Thank you. Come on, don't make this head any bigger. Got it. Selfie.
Rematch with Amanda Nunes. And every time I think back to the first fight, I just remember looking at you. And we make eye contact when you were standing there just like an absolute savage.
Yeah.
And you were just mouthing, I told you so.
Yeah, and I remember, you know, leading up to the fight, all the interviews that you and I had, and you were just like, why did you ask for this advice? Usually when people ask for advice, it means that they're unsure of themselves.
Yeah,
and I'm like, dude, you've had 11 title shots. Like, give me some gold, give me some tidbits, you know?
Yeah.
And I remember telling you, like, I was so confident, and you were like, well, you sure are confident. I was like, I'm going to do it, you know? So when I did win, I was like, man, I told you.
I told Rogan, I go, dude, she's looking over here. I'm like, at that point, you're like a fucking monster, so I'm like trying not to make eye contact. I'm scared. I'm like, shit, you're like, I told you.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it? I'm done, Mike?
Thank you.
Thank you. He's natural, huh?
I'm natural, guys. I born for the cameras.
They thought about making the Davison fight for the 4th time. I know you accepted it. Obviously, he didn't. Was this unexpected to you that you'd be fighting for an interim championship?
UFC definitely offered so many times the fight to Davison Figueiredo, and every single time he said no. UFC wanted the title fight for the flyweight gold, and I was ready. Kai Kara-France was ready. We have this fight this Saturday.
¡Qué locura! Sí se parece un poquito a mí. O sea, yo creo que si le quitas el aspecto de que no tiene cuello... Sí, la neta sí se parece, está chido.
Se acabaron, por eso no hay.
Ah, ¿neta?
Están
Wow.
todo Latinoamérica y
Qué
todo
chingón.
México comprando.
Y la neta que me gusta mucho porque muchas veces hacen como pues, figuras o cosas, pero no incluyen todos los tatuajes. Este no, sí, mira, pusieron la espadita que me acabo de poner hace poquito, el tatuaje del hombro, el otro.
No, pues es que es de UFC, por eso, bien producido.
Señores, compren el suyo. Ah, no, se acabaron.
Compren el
Bueno,
suyo.
a futuro.
I gotta keep my head in one of these rooms. I don't know which one someone's using. Perfect. Best I've felt in a long time, just physically, mentally. Everything's come together. It's been a long time coming, you know. I've been out almost for 2 years, so excited to get back in there. You know, I'm fighting a good guy, Pantoja. He's one of the best guys in the division, so excited to test myself against him. If you ever want to see good instructions on how to wrap your hands, there's a YouTube video of Carla Esparza doing it. She does great work.
And with Carla, you know, she won that first title and then we lost it. It was a crazy road back, and Alex was there for a lot of that. And so I think it's given him and a lot of the other guys a stronger drive, you know? You can put your mindset to where it's like, okay, I lost that thing, but I'm gonna grab it back.
Being teammates with Carla has taught me a lot. Just watching her grind it out and make it back to the top, reclaim the title, just shows me that I can still rebuild myself and come back too.
I met Derrick back in 2014 at our former gym back in Houston. It's always good to have a good positive feel for everything. A big kind of underlying theme to this camp is just have that strong positive energy within everybody. Now within Derrick, within the coaches ourselves. Now we train hard, but we laugh, we had fun, we get to share this time together.
I think it's a favorable matchup for us.
Love that knee after Derrick, good job.
Sergey's a big, powerful heavyweight. You know, everyone in the UFC in the heavyweight division has knockout power. Sergey's only got 4 fights in the UFC. This is Derrick's 25th. I think his experience is going to really shine through in this fight. I do think that Sergey's strengths are fairly limited. It gives us an easy recipe to defend some of his best weapons and exploit some of his weaknesses.
Time. Looking smooth. D.
That's good. Gloves off.
What's up, Dallas, Texas? How are you? Thanks for coming out today. We appreciate it. Who's got the first question?
Juliana, I want to start with you, please. So much of the discussion this week has been about, like, did Amanda have a bad night or an off night last time you fought versus, were you just the right fighter to beat her? So I'm just curious what you think when you hear that discussion of people talking about this rematch.
It's frustrating, they say that she slipped on a banana peel and that's why she lost that night, and I don't think that that's the case, and that's what we're doing here. We're going to run it back and do it again, and then maybe you guys will finally put some respect on my name.
And Juliana, you were always very confident in yourself and your ability to beat her, but I just wonder, she did have kind of an aura about her leading into that fight, right? So I just wonder mentally, the second time around, having beat her, is this a different mental fight for you with maybe that aura not there anymore?
Fedor Emelianenko has an aura. Mike Tyson, Dana White, they have auras. I don't know about this aura that you speak of with Amanda Nunes. I'm not seeing it.
Start off with the Lioness. What changes have you made to ensure you will be the one with the mental edge Saturday evening inside the octagon?
I want to become a double champ again. That was my main thing. I have to go back, go to the gym, fix everything, get everything under control, and come back here. Now I'm here, Saturday, I see you guys there, and my opportunity to get my belt back.
Question for Kaikar of France. Your teammate, Israel Adesanya, was in a war, 5-round war, to become the interim champ against Kelvin Gastelum. What's the key takeaway that you have to get the same result for your interim title fight?
I've got great teammates, great world champions, Israel and Alex, but I've got my own belt to win, and I put myself in this position. I've been in this journey for over 10 years now, and I just feel like it's my time.
Question for Brandon. What have you made of Kai's run since your last fight, and do you expecting a completely different fighter on Saturday when you fight him?
He's a guy who loves to go forward and loves to put pressure and throw the right hand. And man, I prepare myself for another war, man. I'm ready for whatever.
This question is for Pena and Nunez. Do you guys see this fight as the biggest fight in women's MMA history?
Like I said before, Amanda and I are the two best female fighters in the world. It absolutely is the biggest rematch, and it's for a reason. You guys in Texas say that everything is bigger here in this state, and we're going to show you what bigger and better means on Saturday night.
Thank you, Dallas. We'll see you Saturday night. I'm going to square these guys off for photo ops. It's good to be back here. Thank you.
Awesome, you two. Good stuff. Thank you. Fuck yeah, you two. Badass shit.